Immediately started taking actions to deal with that incident. I didn't wait for it to become late, and I don't know if I can show you guys here my crown. I think it's looking pretty good. You are going to lose your hair. Sorry for reminding you this, or sorry for telling you this if you don't even know about it, but then hey, that's the reality we are all going to face. So far as you are a guy between the ages of 20 to 30, you're going to start losing your hair at a point in time. So be prepared for it, and it's good for me to come here and tell you guys. I've also had my fair share of hair loss. I started losing my hair 2 years ago. That was when we were under the lockdown. A friend of mine was actually cutting my hair, and he noticed that my crown was getting thin. I'm going to show you guys a picture here. And he was like, yo Gazi, I think you are losing your hair. And he took the picture for me. When I saw that side of my hair, I was like, I was down a little bit, because hey, who wants to go bald? I don't want to go bald, and I'm sure you don't also want to go bald. You know what I did when he showed me that picture? I immediately started taking actions to deal with that incident. I didn't wait for it to become late, and I don't know if I can show you guys here my crown. I think it's looking pretty good now because I didn't sleep on it. Yes. And as time went on, I noticed that my hairline was also becoming thin. And trust me, immediately I saw that I didn't also sleep on that. I used the same method I used on my scalp to do with my hairline. I don't know if I can show you guys. Even here, I don't know, can you guys see the hair around this area is actually becoming very thin? Yes, and trust me, I didn't sleep on that, because had I not taken that action that I took before, by now I don't think my hairline would have been the same way. So you too, the best thing you can do for yourself is to start taking actions now, so that it's not going to be too late for you to start complaining that you are losing your hair. And here in this video, I'm going to show you guys what I did, or how I use a Derma roller, a Minoxidil, and Castor oil to tackle my hair loss issue. So if you are interested in knowing how I use them so that you can also use them on your own, stick around and make sure you like the video and subscribe for your boy. Let's jump into it. These are actually the products I use, or I'm still using, for my hair and hairline. This is what did the magic for me. This Minoxidil. You can use any brand out there. You can use Rogaine, you can use Equate, or any other brand that you know is actually good. And this is my Castor oil. This is the one I use, and a Derma roller. And with the Derma roller, the best size for you is the 1.5 or 1.0 for the hairline, because as you guys can see, I don't know whether you guys can see, the needles are very short on this one, because this is 0.5. This is good for beard, but then as you can see, I have some hair on my head, so this one will not make that much of the work on my hair because it's very short. And then because of this experiment, I'm going to use this one. So for you, get yourself the 1.5 millimeters or 1.0 millimeters. So that's what I use actually, and I mostly do this or use this thing right after the shower, because that's when your scalp or your hair or your skin is actually soft for you to be able to work on it. With that, you don't need to, or you wouldn't need to apply too much pressure for the needles to work. So with a little bit pressure, you are good to go. So that's what I actually use, and I always make sure that I disinfect my Derma roller before using it. So you should also always disinfect your Derma roller before using it. If it's a rubbing alcohol or any kind of disinfectant that you get, because you don't want to be putting this thing in your skin when it is dirty or when it is not clean. So after doing that, I'm going to tackle the hairline right now, because that's what you guys can see. So I place it right, I don't know whether you guys can see, where I'm getting the receding. That's where I'm having the problem. So I'll place it on it and then roll it back and forth for about 10 minutes, and then back and forth for about 10 minutes. And the thing is, you don't actually need to spend so much time at one place. I moved to this side because even though this side is not that bad, but I still tackle it because I don't want to finish dealing with this one, then this one to start receding. So after that, I take my Minoxidil, yes, and then I apply the spray. I just spray one spray on that side, and then I rub it, and then another spray on this side, and then I massage it for about a minute or two, and I make sure that I apply it on the hairline so that the other side of the hairline to also get the effect of the minoxidil. So that's what I actually do to it. Then I actually wait for about 5 to 10 minutes for the minoxidil to dry before applying my castor oil, because you don't want to apply the castor oil right after using the minox. If you do that, you are diluting the concentration of the minox. No, don't do that. And for some people, when you apply the minox right after using the Derma roller, you may end up getting some adverse reaction from the minoxidil, because everybody's skin is actually different. So you need to experiment. When you apply it right after using the Derma roller and you realize that you're having some issue with it, you need to wait the next time when you use the Derma roller, especially if you use it at night. Wait the following day before you apply the minoxidil and the castor oil. But for me, I do it right away because I don't have any issue with it, and that's what has actually been working for me, you understand? So you can also try it and see whether it will work for you. So right after that, I pick my castor oil. You need to understand that the castor oil is actually thick, so you don't need to apply too much on it. So I just pick the castor oil and then I apply some few apply some few drops on the edges. On the edges, yes, few drops like that, and you are good to go. You don't need to go and be applying your face and dripping with it. Now, few drops. After that, you just massage it and make sure that yes, it touches the skin. Goes. It smells like castor oil. So yes, about a minute or two, you just massage it for about a minute or two. After that, you can leave your hair for it to dry again, or you can just carry on with all your activities. So that's basically what I'm doing to tackle my hair loss issues. And trust me, this is the same method I used for my crown, and it has worked for me. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Don't wait for it to be too late before you come and be asking me so many questions how to deal with your hair loss issues. This is the right time for you to tackle it. Use this same method, unless you are somebody who has some adverse effects or who has side effects when you use the minoxidil. Use this product because this is what is going to help you faster than other. And you need to understand something, that with the hair loss issue, even though you'll be able to bring it back with the use of this product, you have to be using it like almost, I don't want to say forever, but as long as you want to keep your hairline, because immediately you stop using the process, you're going to start losing your hair again. Yes, that's the sad part of it. So I hope you guys do it as early as possible, because trust me, hair transplant is not that cheap. If you want to go and get a hair transplant, it's going to cost you at least $3,000. That's the cheapest place you can. That's from the cheapest place you can even get it, which is Turkey. So and minoxidil and all these things will not cost you more than $30 or $50. So why not just start taking actions now? So yeah guys, I just thought I should come and just do this video, make this video for you guys, so that you guys will also know how to deal with your receding hairline. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, as usual, like the video and subscribe for your boy. So then I wish all of you all the best, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys. Peace.